Hey Jake, it's Cassie. I haven't talked to you like forever, but I saw your post about it gets better about high school. So right, like with my situation, I'm a senior this year and I'm 6 months pregnant. There's two other seniors that are pregnant, and there's a freshman that gives birth next month actually. But high school is really just a lot of bullshit, and it's like a test. If you can make it through high school, then yeah, you can make it through life. And I agree with everything you said in your video, because to an extent you're right. It doesn't matter what grades you make. It doesn't matter who your friends are, because you're not going to have that many friends after high school. I honestly only have like 2 or 3 friends in the whole school that I trust, and they'll probably be gone once we leave high school anyways. But it really struck me when you said about how starting in middle school, it's really cool to have sex and stuff. You're so right about that too, because I remember when I was a freshman 3 years ago, there were kids in middle school that were trading condoms on the bus and asking each other for tips and talking about who gave the best head last night, and it was like ridiculous. I was like, wow, y'all are in middle school, y'all shouldn't be talking about that yet. Y'all shouldn't even know what sex is yet. But it's ridiculous. And for me especially, with the whole high school thing, I've always tried to fit in back in middle school until 8th grade, and that's when it hit me, hey, it doesn't really matter what people say about you or how they view you at all. My 8th grade year was when I hit my emo gothic stage, and I went kind of crazy and stuff. But I grew out of that, and then after that, I really didn't give a shit what anybody thought about me or what they said about me or whether I fit in or not. And a lot more people respect me for that, because I don't give a shit how people see me or what they think of what I do, because I do some pretty crazy shit. And people started respecting me more once I started being myself and not trying to fit in, which everybody else is trying to fit in, and they have no idea. But I've never fit in at all. I've always been that overweight fat girl that obsesses over guys. That was the reputation I had until probably sophomore year is when I started thinking about, other things. And sophomore year is when I started thinking about having sex too. And then junior year is when I actually had sex for the first time with this guy. And it changed everything, but I didn't really think about it that much before then. I mean, yeah, I'd talk about it, but I'd never done anything. I didn't really want to until sophomore and junior year, and then I finally did. And there's a lot more to it than just having sex. I had sex with this other guy this past year since, the end of junior year and senior year was when I met him back in April. And I'm pregnant with his child right now, and I'm engaged to him. We're supposed to be getting married soon. But anyways, people looked at me different, especially this year whenever they found out I was pregnant, because everybody always thought, oh, she'd never get pregnant, nobody wants to have sex with her. And I've already had sex like with 2 guys, a lot with both of them, more so with the second one. It actually meant something, but they see me totally different now that I'm pregnant, and I really don't care how they see me. I've always thought, well, what if I got pregnant during high school, and how would everybody see me? Oh my gosh, it'd be so horrible. Now that I am, like, I don't give a shit. What does it really matter, Who's really gonna care after high school anyways? It doesn't matter. It's my life, not somebody else's to decide and make decisions for it and live for it. It's mine. So I'm just pushing through high school until May, and then I'm done, and I won't ever have to worry about anybody again. You're totally right about everything you said. I was doing something else, but I forgot what it was completely. But anyways, just wanted to say something instead of tapping a stupid comment back. I want to do a video response. Yep. Oh, the gauges thing. I started gauging back in junior year, last year, and everybody in Atlanta had never seen gauges before. I live in such a small town, it's not even funny. And everybody was like, oh my god, what are those big holes in your ears? They're called gauges, they're however big. I'm at a ½ inch now. And everybody was like freaking out over my gauges. Like, it's really not a big deal, it's just a fad, everybody's going through it. But I couldn't get my face pierced or anything. I still can't until I graduate and I'm out of the house. And I'm not 18 yet, I'll be 18 December. But I started gauging my ears instead. Everybody's freaking out, because everybody's wearing the little band-aids over their Monroes and shit to school, and the guys are wearing band-aids over their ears, have their earrings. And I'm one of the very people that have gauges. People started wanting to gauge now that I started, but nobody else has got up to a ½ inch like I have. So I am unique in that sense, but I wasn't doing it to fit in. I was doing it as an alternative to what I couldn't do according to my mom. And this pissed her off even more, so it worked. But high school is a load of shit. You get through it, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. And I totally agree with everything you've said. So, I'm gonna shut up and post this now. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.